Mom, I'm sorry for the girl I was in high school. I'm sorry that I never made my bed. I'm sorry I never helped out with the dishes. I'm sorry when I got home from school and you asked me how my day was, I would give a one-word response. I never made my bed because it was the only place I wanted to be, the only place I did not feel I had to dress myself to feel like I belonged, the only place that held my tears in its fabric and didn't leave. And also, I didn't make my bed because I was lazy and I was unkind and I was hurt and I was sad and moody and really just did not want to make my bed. I just wanted to sleep in it. Until, of course, you told me to sleep, then I would stay up until the sun would rise just because I did not like to be told what to do. I'm sorry for sneaking my phone in my room after you told me it was time to put it up. I'm sorry that I never looked at you as my place I could cry and never be left. You were always that for me, but I never acknowledged it. I just yelled at you for yelling at me to make my bed, and I'm sorry I never helped out with the dishes. I did not want to feel the grimy food on my fingers. It would remind me that I ate too much, that when I looked in the mirror I did not look like everyone else. But you told me I was beautiful and I rolled my eyes, and I'm sorry that I never asked you about your day. You saw none of us, and then we got home from school and you just wanted to hear how it went, and I never told you unless my bed was not making me feel good and I needed someone else to cry on. And I'm sorry that I never asked you if you wanted to cry on my shoulder, and I'm sorry for yelling at you to get out of the room when I was changing. When a teenage girl wants privacy, it has less to do with someone seeing them change and more to do with the feeling of being watched. Even when they are alone, whether her parents or boys, her younger self, or her friends, people are always sitting in the front of her mind, performing for the opinions of those in her head. They scream as if their sibling or parent walks in on them change because they feel exposed at every hour of every day. Emotions they cannot control, anger they wish to hide, words they do not mean. I am sorry that when I got my period, instead of asking for advice, I slammed the door. I'm sorry that I hid things from you. I'm sorry that I left. I wish I could go back and tell you how my day was. I wish I could go back and ask you how yours was. I make my bed now in a house that does not feel like home. I learned it was not the fact that it was a bed, it was the fact that it was made with so much love. You placed every pillow and bought every blanket, and I want it all back, and I want my mother to cry on my shoulder after hard days, but you were hours away, so I cried to you over the phone, and I apologize for not realizing it was and always will be you that is my home. I'm sorry for making your home messy, dishes piling over and over, and you tell me it's okay. You tell me you miss having dishes to clean. You tell me it will all make sense when I have a daughter and she refuses to do what I refuse to do.